Hello, good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon, ma'am. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mandak Tafiani and my number is 096 and I'm from class R4B. Today, I'd like to share my talk about online learning. As we all know, online learning has become very familiar to us, especially since the COVID-19 pandemic. This time, studying online is no longer something unusual. It has actually become a regular part of many student learning routines. And let me explain about the topic today. Okay, this is the topic of content and this is the list of the question I would to explain for you guys. And the first we have you ever studied online? And the second is it online classes online learning popular in your country? And the third is it possible to study your subject online? And the last, what are the main difference between learning online and learning face to face? So, next to the first question. Have you ever studied online? Yes, I have studied online and I started studying online during the COVID-19 pandemic when our classes moved to the platform like Zoom, Google Meet, Google Classroom, via by WhatsApp, by Telegram, and so many applications we use. And at the first, it was quite challenging because I wasn't used to it, but after time, I got more comfortable. Even after the pandemic ends, I continue using online learning to support my studies, and I often watch educational videos, take online course, and studying English on my own. And I really enjoy the flexibility it allows me to study anytime and anywhere depending on my schedule. Is online learning popular in your country? Yes, it has become more popular since the pandemic. And before the pandemic, people mostly prefer face to face classes. But when everyone was forced to try online learning, many actually found it helpful. Now, a lot of school and university offer hybrid learning system that combine online and offline methods. Also, more and more people are joining online course or just training program to improve their skill or prepare for exams. And so I can say online learning is now an important part of our education system. And until now, there are still several school or university that has a hybrid system, and one of which is my campus. And actually, it is quite helpful for me, who has a house quite far from university, and is a very effective. And learning is still running smoothly and very well. Is it possible to study your subject online? Absolutely. I study academic speaking materials, and I think this subject is a very suitable for online learning. No, Nowadays, there are many online platforms that provide speaking courses, especially for academic purposes such as IELTS or public speaking, and we can learn from example videos, practice pronunciation, study how to structure good answer, and even join live speaking classes with a tutor from different countries. And there are also application and online communities where we can practice speaking with the other learners. And I'll talk it might not feel as interactive as a face-to-face class. Online speaking practice can still be very effective, especially if we stay active, disciplined, and practice regularly. And yeah, that's it. Okay, this is the last question. What are the main differences between online learning and face-to-face learning? Online learning is delivered through digital platforms like Zoom, Google Classroom, Google Meet, and so many applications we can use when we do daring. and offering flexibility in the time and location, while the face-to-face learning occurs in the physical classroom with the fixed schedule. Interaction in online settings tends to be indirect, whereas face-to-face learning allows for immediate and person communication. And the online learning requires strong self-discipline and depends heavily on technology, while face-to-face learning provides a structure and environment with a minimal reliance on digital tools. And in the term of accessibility, online learning can reach remote learner but might exclude those without internet access. And face-to-face learning talk limit by location is a more accessibility for students without digital research assessment and feedback are often delayed in online learning, whereas face-to-face methods enable prompt and direct responses.